What's up, everyone? It's me, Adam Prime, and I am back with a mysterious box from Bandai. This isn't a mysterious box, and this is if you've watched any of my videos, you know what these are. This is a candy toy box filled with a bunch of candy toys. And what in particular? Well, if you could read Japanese, you know what it is. But if you don't, let me just give you little peek. It's the King-Ohgers. So this is YUDO set 1, and yeah, it's just pretty much a black box. 14 pieces, so there's 14 boxes in here. And we'll take a look. Like I said, pretty standard. It's good until 2024, that's good to know. So the candy won't kill me. So obviously, we have to start off the set with King-Ohger. And you obviously have this box, which is his upper half, and you got his legs. And he comes with the king's weapon, so that's pretty cool. His Ohger caliber and his king's weapon. You have an extra King-Ohger, but we will not get into him. Then we go into Tombo, which I think they all come with king's weapons. So that's actually pretty cool that they actually do come with both weapons. And all the backs are the same, and it shows you all the figures in the lineup. So that's pretty cool. Again, not much on the sides either. They're all pretty much the same. They're telling you to... Well, I guess they're telling you not to eat the sprues and the figures. Only the candy. Don't eat the plastic, children. Do not eat the plastic. But yeah. That's that. And then next up, we obviously have Kamakiri. And yeah. She's looking pretty good. And you can actually get their, like, scythe mode. So yeah. Next up, we got Palpion. And they look really good. I think these are going to be really fun to put together. Obviously, they all, because of the suit's nature, they all do look very, very similar. So, yeah. And next up, we got Hachi. And he also seems like he's going to be pretty good. And honestly, even the stickers on these, because you do have to put stickers on, don't look like they're going to be that bad. Except for maybe the king's weapon. The king's weapon might be, like, the most sticker heavy. Like, especially on one like black, where it's like, you don't have to sticker his belt buckle. He's already... Oh, I dropped the box, but you know. But yeah, you don't have to get his belt buckle. And you really only have to put on the gray on the accents. So, I don't think any of these are going to be really that bad sticker-wise. I guess I'm going to find out. But last and certainly not least, we have King-Ohger as our last figure. And yep, he even comes with the Ohger Caliber 0. So yeah. And Spider Kumos was not known when this set came out, so it makes sense why he's not here. So yeah. Overall, I'm excited. I do like that we at least get 6 unique figures. I think that's actually pretty cool that we got King-Ohger. I said King-Ohger. I don't know what that means. So, I don't know. I'm really excited. I don't think these are going to be that bad with stickers. I think these should be pretty fun. I feel like the weapons are going to have the most stickers because look at all the details in the swords and everything. So, you know, I don't know. I'm going to get them built up and we will give them a look. So, cut to me in the future after they're all done. Till then, go that way. And here are the YUDO King-Ohgers all built up. And these were actually a ton of fun to sticker up, weirdly enough. Not too hard, but I wouldn't say, like, they're too easy or unneeded. There are a few stickers that I did refuse to put on. I did not put black belt straps on. I did not see the point of putting black stickers on a character whose all his plastic is black anyway, so the only thing would be different is you could tell that it was a sticker black, so didn't care to put that one on. There's also alternate stickers for the blade of the swords. So if you look at my Ohger Caliber 0, it doesn't have the colors, but if you wanted the Ohger Caliber 0 to have the colors, you had that option. For all of my Ohger calibers, I put the colored stickers, but you do have the option to have it be the all silver version, so you do have some options. And there was also a sticker for Black's visor, but I went against it and just kept his visor black because I don't know, I like that more. I like the glossier look. It probably looks more like a helmet that way. So that's a sticker I skipped personally, but you'll see on there. We will get to the rest of their accessories in a little bit. So let's just take a look. All of them have the same articulation as any of the other figures. So if we want to take a look at Gyra, or obviously, I guess I should name off all the figures in the set. So we obviously got King-Ohger right here, obviously, main character. Kamakiri Ohger, Tombo Ohger, Palpion Ohger, Hachi Ohger, King-Ohger Ohger. So those are all your figures. And how they did the cape, I guess I'll pop off the sword first because it just plugs onto his belt buckle, but if you wiggle it out, you can get him to have that pop out. And you can put it into his hand, but let's finish the articulation. You got elbows, you got rotation, you can go all the way around. The shoulder pad is connected to the armor. Well, I think that's a 50-50. Some people are going to probably want the shoulder to be attached to the actual arm itself so it doesn't get in the way. It is show accurate, and no matter what, the cape is going to get in the way anyway, and they will fall off often. But you can rotate the cape up and down, and you can pop it off. As you can see, there's 2 peg holes on his back. And if you want, you can actually put the cape on that side, so if you want it closer to him, or have slightly different poses, so he can actually not have it interfere with how he's doing the sword stuff, or certain other poses the other characters may have, you can really get him in that. The other arm has the same articulation, which obviously you have interchangeable hands, which are on ball joints, so they move in and out, and they can rotate, obviously. And you have a waist swivel because you put them together. The phone does nothing. He has a thigh swivel, which does pretty well. Doesn't go too far back because he's got a butt, but got 90 degrees in the legs. Ball joints at the feet. So if you really wanted to, you can get him in a really wide stance with him still having both his feet on the floor. So that's pretty impressive. And again, even though there are 2 different molds, like you can tell Yellow and Kamakiri and Palpion are a different mold than the others, with obviously King-Ohger Ohger just being a repaint of King-Ohger. I keep saying King-Ohger. I probably am trying to think of like King-Ohger. And there we go. We have him holding his Ohger caliber. But let's take a look at the others. So we got Kamakiri, which I think also turned out really well. I like the coloring and paint they used on the cape. Like, red is the only one outside of, I think, black that doesn't have a painted cape. But I do like it. I think the silver stickers accent it really well. And like I said, the stickers weren't really that bad. You have the chest plate, you got the helmet. Again, just same articulation. It's just slightly different joints, but there's really nothing that different. And obviously, I don't know if I pointed this out, but they have the butterfly joint, which you can just plug these arms back in and do. So you gotta do that. And I have her with the sword sheathed at the moment. And we'll bring them in a little bit. But We got Tombo, which I love the darkish purple blue they used. I really do like that, which is a very different blue than what they used on the vinyl, which I like this coloring more. I like how that looks. It's weird that there's like that small of a difference, but I don't know. I don't know which one's more accurate, but I do love the purple. Like the purplish blue they have here. It's not like Rita purple, but it's pretty purple. Speaking of which, let's take a look at Palpion, which they look pretty good. You got the helmet, which was stickers, but they weren't that bad. Like I said, none of the stickers were honestly that bad. The only thing I will say about these figures, don't expect variety. I literally did King-Ohger and understood what to sticker all of the others. Like, I did not look at the instructions for the rest, because this one was, because they're so similar. They have the same sticker layout and everything. It's just the helmets, so it wasn't that hard to figure out. So again, these aren't, like, I think some people will have the nitpicks with how the capes get in the way, but that's going to be no matter what. I have them with an open hand, and we obviously have the nice, like, pastel purple, and I love the dark purple they used. I think it looks really good. And if they would stay standing. We got Hachi, which I think they also look really good, especially with the silver outline on their cape. Overall, I think they're a ton of fun. You got the gray and everything. I think the helmet came out really well. I think it looks really cool. Again, stickers. And last, but certainly not least, this may be my favorite in the set just because I love how it looks, is King-Ohger, and I love how this cape looks. This metallic-y, grayish, like, gunmetal paint is amazing. I dig it a lot. I like the gray they used for the thighs, the gold. Like, I just love how it looks. And, like, the plastic is kind of marbled if you look at it. So it's like, it's not just flat gray. And if I bring in this one, you can tell my camera is really making them look very similar, but I would say there is a little bit of a difference. It's not just gray for the YUDO, but overall, there he is. And yeah, so accessories wise, obviously they come with hands. They all have hands. I didn't break all of them off their trees. Rita fell. We'll pick them up later. We got King-Ohgers, got Tombos, and we have, obviously I have a few stray hands, and you saw they were holding some sticks. So we got 6 very long sticks, and that is because they all come with the King's weapons, which these are all stickered up, and you can use them in various ways, such as, if we give it to Tombo, we can give it so he has it in gun form. So if you really wanted them to have the King's weapon, they can, and it can do all the forms, not just gun. You can do the claw and give it to Hachi if you really want to, but you would also have to reposition the handle, so you can just pop it off, put this on, and if you want to remove this, so that's mostly because you want to connect it in there, if you want to make it like in the Naginata mode or something. If not, you can either remove that. I'm not going to. Just give him his claw. I'm not going to give them all their weapons. I just wanted to, you know, since he was still standing. You can do the bow mode, the scythe mode, or wait. One of the, oh, it popped off. One of these is the scythe mode. I'm not sure which side. I guess it's your preference. So whichever hand you want Kamakiri to hold it in. So there's that. You can also obviously do the fully bladed, like, tinier sword, dagger mode, or obviously not put it in the Naginata mode. But yeah, that's the King's weapon. You do get one for all of them, even King-Ohger, which we never see them use it, but hey, you get 6 King's weapons, which is pretty nice. So, let's... Oh no, they fell over. They fell over. Oh no. But yeah, overall, I think these are a ton of fun. I think they give you a good amount of accessories, both different hands. And even on the box, they show you being able to get, like, both of them to have their open hands and over the sword for, like, the pose for Rita and everything. And you could actually, I think you can put the sword in this peg hole. So if you want the sword on their back, or if you want to, like, put the King's weapon there, I guess, if you really wanted to, you can just peg it right there. But you don't have to. I'm not going to put anything there. You can even put it on the little back peg right there. But I'm going to keep it off. So, let's get into some comparisons. I do not think he will fit in the shot, and I just hope he doesn't destroy everything. But yeah, here's King-Ohger. Obviously not to scale exactly, but yeah. He's tall, so there's that. But honestly, I do think they look good, like, surrounding him, especially if you got them in a pose to maybe where they're all holding their swords up or something. That could be really cool. But that's King-Ohger. Let's get him out of here. He's a little too big for what I have going on here. And if we want to bring in the Sentai Hero Series one for King-Ohger, there's that. Here's Optimus Primal. I don't know. We got a Soto Buffa. Oh, Kamakiri. Which, they are smaller if I get them to get Buffa off his stand. He is smaller than the YUDO figures. Okay, they're all just going to fall over. I'm going to cut. And I'm back. Sorry, I had to cut away. I forgot to bring in another YUDO figure familiar to the channel, Murasame. And there are differences, actually. As you can see, there are no pegs on the back of their legs, which is new for YUDO, which is really cool. There is, but yeah. They are obviously the same scale because they are pretty much the same line. But yeah, there you go. There you have everyone falling over. But that's Don Murasame. And let's bring in Ava Frame Unit 1. Looks pretty good. I guess let's bring in Screwhead or Rod Drill, whatever you want to call him. I don't think he's supposed to scale with these guys, but neither does Unit 1, so whatever. And let's bring in my usual demonstrator, Skeletor, which, honestly, that's still not a bad scale. I don't mind. Oh, he knocked everyone over. Let's get him out of here before he causes more chaos. But yeah, no. But Skeletor scales well with most things, so not gonna say I'm that shocked, but everyone's still falling. Okay. And let's see, who do I have left? Ooh, let's take a look at a 6-inch Marvel Legend. Yeah, they are definitely smaller. They're more like 5 inches, I'd say. So let's bring in Vegeta from the Figuarts line, which again, still a little small for the Figuarts. But we also have the Shodo line, which yeah, they're definitely bigger than them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all. Those are all my comparisons. Overall, I do think these are good figures. I love the articulation. I think they're really well done. I think the stickers aren't that bad, all things considered, because even the front part of, like, the cuff, instead of the back of the boot is stickers, but the front is paint. And overall, I do think they look really good. You do get all the detailing and everything. I think the helmets turned out really well. And overall, I do really enjoy them. But I could see somebody really kind of getting tired of building them, like after a little bit, because they are very similar. You're not going to get anything that new with even King-Ohger being a complete like a recolor. But I overall do really like them. I do like that all of them come with their own swords and everything, and King-Ohger actually has the Ohger Caliber 0. And overall, just because of his coloring, he might be my favorite, but I think they all do look really good. And I'm glad to have them in my collection. But what do you guys think? Do you guys pick up the YUDO, or are you guys going with the Change Hero? I personally prefer going with this because I feel like you get more accessories and everything. So I do like that we get their King's weapons and alternate hands, and that's why I went with the YUDO over the Change Hero, because I guess putting stickers on aren't that bad, but I could see why people just would rather have it painted. So I don't know. Tell me down in the comments which of one of these is your guys' favorite, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until whatever I do next, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, until whatever I do next, bye!